Hey there, it's Steve Hughes of Virtual Piano Studio. I have a little bit of time in between lessons, so I wanted to just kind of film real quick a video on bitonal scales and using them to help with independence. So having freedom while you play is obviously very important. One of the probably the most important thing when we get into more advanced repertoire or more just advanced ways of playing music, especially on the piano. So what I'm going to be demonstrating is at first just 2 octave scales. In the left hand I'm going to keep it on C. In the right hand I'm going to be changing scales over the top of that. And so we have this broad feeling of kind of how the hands are connected, but also we have a very specific concentration on the right hand as we're changing through the different shapes. This really helps with a lot of different aspects of playing, and you can be very creative with this. We can add rhythm, we can add different types of scales, contour motion. We can do more like mirror image type things to make it more difficult. But I'm going to start off with just 2 octave, and then I'm going to demonstrate a few like grand scales, more larger scales that we can practice with. But I challenge you to work on these if you know all of your major or even your minor scales or even modes. You can do them with anything. It's really the idea of keeping one hand, repeating, cycling through the same exercise, and then the other hand overlapping over the top, changing, so that you're trusting your muscle memory and able to really kind of see this hand like layer on top. And that's the idea when you play like Chopin etudes. We have these elaborate left hand accompaniments, and we need to trust the left hand to be able to be there on the beat, and then the right hand we're able to express ourselves properly and musically with vibrato, not syncing those hands together. It does get a little dissonant. So what's happening is I'm hardly paying attention at all to my left hand. Maybe just briefly for an instant, if I feel it kind of getting out of sorts, like it's a very quick moment of that. So let me keep going. F over C. Now we can be really creative with it. We can expand, we can do rhythm like all right, we can add accents, things to shift up the rhythm pattern, especially like overlapping 2-measure phrases. That's really interesting when you do that. Let's try grand scale approach. The right hand's going to keep going, the left hand's going to go up, down, up, like parallel, contrary, and parallel. And then so on and so forth. You can even do it with your eyes closed. Now, that is probably the one thing I would focus on the most, because now you're eliminating the visual aspect and you're really concentrating on just feeling. And you're kind of like visualizing where you are on the keyboard here. So let's do, we'll start from the D flat over C. Ooh. then it starts getting a little bit more difficult. But this is a great way to practice your scales. Okay? Have fun with that. Let me know how it goes.